Man, you're kidding. Another Crowns event? This is the updates that we're gonna receive? Elixirs? Is that it? Is this where we're going, kingsisle? Not quality of life updates? Like, we don't want elixirs. Like, these elixirs are so obsolete nowadays just because we gotten advanced pets and gear updates for lower levels. Why would I ever want an incentive to try and get this elixir if I have no need for it? You know, you see these mega elixirs? Well, they only last 3 times as much as the regular elixirs as you would get in the crown shop. And I understand that, but these elixirs, they really have no purpose whatsoever. Here you got the fortification elixir, but critical block does not matter anymore. The kingsisle has messed up so much that block does not matter. It literally does not matter anymore. So if you take 2 times more damage, then you just took 2 times more damage. But the thing is with these elixirs, and the real problem with them, as I've explained before, is that the gear that you get and the pets that you have, they make these elixirs pretty obsolete. Although it's a nice bonus to have sometimes if you really need that extra 15% damage. If you want to toss in like 250 crowns, you can do that. I mean, if I want to take an example of the myth battle elixir, you know how nowadays like the lower levels have gear with resist, power pip chance, and accuracy? Back then, before 2010, you didn't even have any of that. If you were part of the spirit school, excluding myth, you know, you had power pips. But if you were any other school besides the spirit or the spirit triad, it was called like the elemental triad, that and myth for some reason, you were acquainted to accuracy. You never got power pip chance except for your theme or your ring. But nowadays, since we have the Skyron Hasta, it makes it, I could just slap it on there and quest and call it a day. I mean, it's as simple as it can get. When you're talking about combat elixirs, I generally just steer clear of those. I mean, again, to bring the point home, or to bring the point across, you have these pets nowadays that have, look at this. I have triple damage and double resist, and you're probably thinking, Hunter, why are you having a pet that has equipped with Sprite, Life Trap, and Balance Blade? I don't know. I should probably equip this pet. But the point I'm trying to drive across is these elixirs have gotten to a certain point where they're not needed, and they're very expensive. I'd rather spend those extra crowns on something I actually need. Like, I could invest in a pet, or I can invest in a second chance chest throw. As for the incentive, again, I gotta talk about it. The incentive is like, I gotta spend $30 just to get the hyper elixir. These elixirs aren't in the crown shop. The mega and the hyper elixirs, they aren't in the crown shop. The only way to get them is through the event here. And if I have to spend $30, I'd rather do it in a Sims game. You know how Sims 4 has those expansion packs, and they're not included into the main game? They're essentially, what kingsisle is doing right now, what they're doing to me, is that they're projecting some sort of EA model. Okay, the EA model is they give you the main game, but they screw you over with the incentives. Well, sorry, not the incentives, but you get the main game, but you gotta pay for the expansion packs. That's like how DLC works nowadays. I don't want to pay for DLC, and I think it should be included in the main game, but that's the way it is. And kingsisle, it seems to be going that path. Well, that's all I really have to say for this video, guys. I don't normally do these types of videos, and I don't regularly go off into a tangent. If I wanted to talk about something more serious, I would talk about Pirate 101. But this video, it's not worth like 5 minutes of my time. Okay, this topic is not worth that much. But if you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. And until then, take care and peace.